Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel Sayan Educational Academy. I am going to cover mostly for competitive exam point of view. So finite automata we already discussed, we already know what is finite automata. Just we are going to focus some of the competitive exam point of view, right? So what type of question they are going to frame on the deterministic finite automata, and what is non-deterministic finite automata, what is Mealy machine and what is Mori machine, and how to find out the minimum number of states if they are given any DFA, what is the minimum number of states. So all these things are major focusing areas in the finite automatas. So we are going to discuss competitive exam point of view, what type of question they are going to frame. Just see here. So I am starting here deterministic finite automata. So DFA is very simple. We already discussed deterministic finite automata. Deterministic finite automata. So basically, what is deterministic finite automata? We are applying any specific input. So you are going to reach in a single state. You are not going to reach in the multiple states. Just we are going to discuss later. First, just I am giving the representation. You are representing this deterministic finite automata with the 5 tuples. Q is set of states, sigma is input alphabet, then delta is the transition mapping, then initial state, final state. Right? It is set of finite states, sigma input alphabet. This is the transition mapping we are going to see. This is initial state. This is set of final state. So what is the transition mapping? Transition mapping is defined in the DFA. It is basically from the states you are applying input alphabet, you are reaching to the other state. It means what are the states are there? Those many states you are applying the input alphabet and you are reaching to the final state. You are reaching to the other state. That is also equivalent to these input states. For example, here the states are like this: A, B, C, and input alphabet is just I am going to see here Q set of states A, B, C. Input alphabet sigma is A, comma B. How to write transition mapping? So transition mapping, just I am giving here one specific example. So each and every state you have to apply the input alphabet. Capital A you are applying with small a, where you are going, which state you are reaching. Capital A you are applying the small b, which state you are reaching, right? So it means AA and AB you have to give here. Similarly BA and BB, CA, CB, right? If you are giving AA, for example, if you are going to B, if you are giving AB, if you are going to C, you are giving BA, you are reaching to B, you are giving BB, you are reaching to B, CA, you are reaching to C. Like this, some mapping is there, right? So this side, so basically it is a mapping between the two, one state to the other state, right? So if this particular state, the set of states is A, B, C. So in each and every A, you are applying with small a and small b, and which state you are reaching, right? After applying the input symbol, where you are going. So you can represent this is with the help of transition diagram. How to represent it in the transition diagram? You see here. So different states are there here: capital A, B, C. So as for the transition mapping, capital A on small a, you are reaching to the B. Capital A on small b, you are reaching to the C. Capital B on small a, still you are in B. Capital B and small b, also still you are in B. So A comma B you are in B only. and C you are applying both A and B, you are in same state. So if it is a transition diagram, there should be some initial state as well as some final state. Final state you are representing with this. It means this is the final state, right? It means we already discussed the 5 tuples, right? Q, sigma, transition, delta, Q naught and F. So as for this diagram, what is Q? Q is ABC. These are set of states, and sigma is what are the input symbols you are applying? A, small b, and transition mapping we already discussed. This is the delta. So this is the transition mapping of this particular diagram. This is sigma we defined, and then what is Q naught? Small q naught is initial state. This is capital A, and what is capital F? This is set of final states. So you should remember the final states are not always only one state. There may be possibility of multiple final states. That's why I given here set of final states. Now it is B. So this is the description about the transition mapping. This is the how you are going to map in the transition. This is the delta. This is the delta for the in the DFA you have to apply the delta like this. This is the transition mapping. Similarly, you can draw the transition diagram also. Transition diagram is very simple. You see here, you have to take all the states and input symbols. Just you have to write. You are applying capital A and small a. Capital A you are applying with the small a. Where you are going? You are reaching to the capital B. Capital A on small b. Where you are reaching? C. Capital B on small a. Where you are going? B. Capital B and small b, you are still in B only. Capital C and A, C. Capital C and B, also C. And you have to represent here it is the initial state, and final state you are representing with B. Right? So this is the transition mapping. Transition table. Transition table of the DFA. So what is basically this DFA? So this DFA is, what is the language of this DFA? Language L is, it is accepting A, starting with A, and after that any number of A's or B's. But at least one A you have to start. Single A it is accepting, after that any number of A's. AA, AB, AAB, anything. This is the language of this particular transition diagram. Now we are going to see some of the problems of the deterministic finite automata. So what type of problems they may ask in the exam. So see here, we are going to construct the deterministic finite automata. The string length is equal to 2, string length is greater than or equal to 2, string length is less than or equal to 2. So this is the string length W. Right? Construct the deterministic finite automata for this. So every time you have to write the language. What type of language it is? What is the language for this? L is equal to 2. For example, the sigma is here small a comma b. If it's small a comma b, if the length equal to 2, what are the strings are possible? AA, AB, BA, BB. And length is greater than or equal to 2. It means 2 or more than 2. What are the strings are possible? AA, AB, BA, BB, AAA, ABA, dash dash dash. This is language L1, L2. Right? So this is the language L3. What is the string length is less than or equal to 2? For this I am writing here L3. It is 2 or less than 2. It means the string length may be 0 or 1. 1 is nothing but either A or B, or 2 AA, AB, BA, BB. So first you have to write all the different languages. Now you can construct the deterministic finite automata, the minimal DFA, how many states are possible here. So to accept this thing, simply you are going to draw the DFA with the any of the minimum length string you have to take. For acceptance you have to take any of the string, then after that you have to apply all these strings are applicable on this DFA or not. First you have to take this AA. I am applying with one A, it is not reaching the final state because it have to accept the AA, not single A. Single A is not there in this language. One more A I am writing here. Yes, now it is accepted. It means AA is accepted, this particular DFA. You have to first give the basic just for template type. Template type you have to give, right? Based on the template you have to apply. AA is accepted. Now what are the strings I am going to accept? A, AB. This is A, and if you are applying here B, then it is accepted. Now BA. First is B, then A. It is accepted. BB. Here B is there, B is there. It is accepted. Right? And one more thing you should remember. Each and every state you have to apply all the alphabets. What are the letters are there here? What are the symbols are there? Every symbol you have to apply in each and every state. First capital A, if you are applying with A and B, you are reaching here. Capital B, you are applying with A and B, you are reaching C. But after reaching C, what will happen if I am applying A or B? But as per the constraint, your string length should be 2. Your string length should be 2. But as per the deterministic finite automata definition, always you have to check with each and every state, you have to apply the input alphabet, right? The input alphabet, what are the symbols are there, every symbol you have to apply. So if it is length is equal to 2, if I am giving one more string, if I want to apply one more string, the length is going to cross the length should be equal to 2. Actually it is going to cross if you are applying any of the one more symbol. If you are applying, I am applying with A, it means string length should be A. That is not there in your language, right? So it is going into some other state. It is not accepting state. And there may be possibility of you are applying B also. That is also not acceptable. Only you have to give the length 2. If more than 2 anything is coming, just you have to send it to the some other state. Just it is acting like as a block state, or you may call it as a dead state. More than this, only 2 is required here. More than 2 you are not accepting. So after that, if anything is coming also, you no need to accept here. So this you are calling it as dead state. You are calling it as a dead state. Dead state is nothing but once you are reaching to this state, you are not in a position to come back again. Just it is a blocking. Whatever the string it is entering in this particular state, so you are not going to reach to the final state, right? And what about this L2? This diagram is for the L1. Similarly, what is the diagram for the L2? Language L2. So it is string length is 2 or more than 2. It means it have to accept first at least 2. 2 it is accepting. AB, AA, AB, BA, BB, everything is accepting, right? More than these 2 also it is accepting. Beyond these 3, anything you are giving also it is accepting. It means this is the final state, A, B, C. So these 3 states are sufficient to represent this language L2. What is this L3? How to represent this L3? So L3, every time you have to check with the minimum length string first. What is the minimum length string here? The epsilon. Epsilon also there in your language. It means when you are going to accept the epsilon, if your initial state and final state both are equal, then only it is possible. If you are starting with the initial state, some state, that should be accepting state. Then only that is possible of this epsilon also in your language. Epsilon also in your language nothing but you are accepting the zero length strings also. This is the meaning of the zero length string. It means zero length string, if you want to apply, first you have to accept in the initial state only. Then you are going to check with A. Also you are going to accept because A also there. Then B also there. A also there or B also there. AA also there or AB also there. It means this is also final state and this is also final state. And what is the constant here? this L3, string length is 2 or less than 2. Now it is 2 or less than 2. If it is length is 0, 0 length. This is 1 length. This is 2 length. Right? For more than that, if anything is coming more than that, you are not going to accept. Just simply you have to send it to the blocked state. If any A or B is coming, you are not going to accept. Simply you have to block it here. So, as for this particular explanation, you have to remember some of the points here. If length is 2, how many number of states required? 2. Here states should be 4. You should remember it is 4. If length is greater than or equal to 2, how many states required is L2? This is the diagram for the L2. This is 2. It means 2 plus 1. 3 states required. You should remember. And if it is less than or equal to 2, how many states required here? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 states required. Right? So what is the conclusion? What is the conclusion for this? Simply you are in a position to conclude. Just I am giving the conclusion for the examination point of view. This is the important note. If length is equal to 2, length is equal to n, length is equal to 2, how many states required here? 4. It means number of states 2 plus 2, 4. If length is n, you require n plus 2 states. If W is first is the greater than or equal to n. If it is greater than or equal to n, number of states should be n plus 1. If it is less than or equal to n, number of states should be this one diagram 4. If it is 2, it is 4. If it is n, n plus 2. N plus 2 states required. So what type of question they are going to frame in the any competitive exams? If in your deterministic finite automata you are going to construct, just they given one string, the string length they are telling it is n. If string length is 2, how many number of states required? 2 plus 2, 4 states. If string length is n, how many states required? N plus 2 states. If string length is greater than or equal to n, n is anything they will give value. If it is greater than or equal to 3 or 4 or whatever it is, but you should remember, if it is 3, 3 plus 1. If it is 6, 6 plus 1 states required. And W is less than or equal to n. Number of states should be n plus 2 states required. So based on that you have to answer in the exam. Just see here one more problem in the deterministic finite automata. They may ask the question like this. Construct minimal deterministic finite automata. Minimal is nothing but minimum number of states. They are given the string. You have to take the string from A or B. The string is going to generate with the A or B. And the question is the length of the string mod 2 equal to 0. What is the meaning of that? You are dividing with 2, you are getting the remainder is 0. Is nothing but you are going to consider the even length strings in your language. Even length strings in the language. It means length 0, length 2, 4 like this. Right. For example, epsilon, if the length 0, length 2 is nothing but AA, AB, BA, BB. After 0, 2, then length 4. Length 4 is nothing but AAA, ABBB, AABB, dash dash dash. So basically it is generating the infinite length string. So how to construct the deterministic finite automata in the general way? So basically if you are accepting epsilon, then you are waiting for 1 length. Again you are getting the 2 length. You are getting 3 length. You are getting 4 length. Right? So keep on, you have to go like this. If number of if you are considering either 2 length, 3 length, you are representing here. If it is 10, if it is 100, otherwise if it is 400. So if the length is increasing, the representation of the DFI is so complex in this way. If you are going in the generalized way, so you have to change it in the different way. That should be minimum number of states required. I can change this particular DFA in some other way. I am starting from here, 0 length, then it is length 1, then it is length 2. I am accepting here 0 length, this is 0 length, this is 1, this is 2. This is length actually, 1 length, 2 length, 0 length, 1 length, 2 length. Next, if I am giving one more circle here, 0 length, 1 length, next 2 length, 0 length, 1 length, no, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, and next it is 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, then 3, it is 4, then 5, it is 6, 7, 8. So every time whenever you are getting the even number of value, you are going to accept it. If any odd number of values you are getting, you are you have to take one more step to getting the even length. So this is also one more representation, but this is also not that much efficient. So always you have to remember minimal DFA. Always you have to give minimal DFA. You can this is also correct answer. This is also correct answer. But every time efficient way if you are talking, always you have to give the minimum length deterministic finite automata. So I try to give one more possible way. Just I am writing here. So what I am doing is here the possibilities are two things. Either it is odd or even. Only two possibilities are there. Like this. If it is a 0 length string, you have to accept it. Then if you are applying one of the input, don't accept it. So one more input you are giving. So 0, then 1, you are giving one more input, you are reaching to the 2. So it means it is a even and it is odd. So don't accept the odd length string, only you have to accept the even length string. 0, then 1, then 1, then it is 2, 3, 4, 5, like this. So this is the representation. W mod 2 equal to 0, but it is a DFA. How to give a deterministic finite automata for this? You have to accept say, epsilon, then you have to accept AA. If you are giving A and you are giving A, it is reaching here. Next AB. If you are giving A, then if you are giving B, if you are giving A here, you are reaching. If you are giving B again you are going to reach here, AB. Then BA. If you are giving B, then after that you are giving A, so you are reaching here. It means this state also you have to give AB, then this state also you have to give AB, you are reaching to this state. Finally you are reaching this initial state as well as the final state. So this minimum number of states should be 2. If you are talking about the minimum DFA, 2 is the correct answer. This is also correct answer. This is also one of the DFA representation, but we are always expecting always the DFA should be the minimum number of states. So this is the one type of representation. So this question maybe they will change. W mod 2 equal to 1. What is the meaning of that? Same representation, but instead of you are expecting you are reaching here, previously you are reaching to the even state. Whenever it is even, you have to accept. Now if it is 1, is nothing but you are expecting, you have to reach to the odd number state. That should be the final state. Just you have to change these two. You have to, it is even. If you are giving, no, if you are odd, you have to start with odd. If you are start with odd, first it is 0, 0 don't accept. Language also going to change here. What is the language for that odd numbers? Accepting. Epsilon won't come. either it is A or B. Next, AAA, length 1, length 3. ABA, ABB, dash dash dash. Length 1, length 3, length 5, like that. First starting, if it is length 1, so you have to take here, the diagram should you have to change. If it is length 0, don't accept. If it is length 1, you have to accept with A, final state. It means it is the odd state. Right? If it is B, also you have to accept. Then if it is AAA, 1A, 1 more A, 1A, 2A, 3A, it is accepting. ABA, A, then B, A, then B, then A, also accepting. ABB, A, B and B, also accepting. So like that you have to take, this is even, this is odd. This basically it is O, odd number. This is the final state. Here also minimum number of states should be 2 only. Either W mod 2 equal to 1 or W mod 2 equal to 0. Number of states should be 2 only. But you have to change the initial and final state should be based on the language. The language is changed here. This particular transition diagram also going to change. The DFA representation also you are going to change. Right? Concept is same.